Well, it's been confirmed that Drake not only, oh, somebody's coming by, but not only did Drake go out to Wyoming to work on the album, there's actually a song that Drake worked on that's not on the album. And he did work on the song Yikes, that we all know is the best song on the album. So here's another fun fact. They forgot to credit him? How in the world you forget to credit Drake? Oh, when we made the album credits, we just forgot. How particular. You forget to credit the man as if he showed up. That seems very weird to me. That they said they even forgot. Don't that sound bizarre and fishy? But you ain't gonna forget to run him his check though. But you forget him on album credits? Mmm, that's fishy. And it's funny, without even knowing Drake had anything to do with the song, everyone's favorite song on the album is Yikes. If you ask anybody what was their favorite song, it's a couple of people is gonna say his other songs. But Yikes would be the song that everybody said, hey man, I like this. Wouldn't you agree? We could all sit here and say, hey, I was just saying. Which led to what? Pusha doing his thing and everybody else doing their thing. Right? So let's listen to Hot 97 as they talk about what happened with the Kanye West situation with Yikes.
Mental health, and you wanting to make it a superpower, and I think that's great. But if you are conscious enough to make it a superpower and have a song in there where you're basically apologizing to Kim for all the drama that you caused, you're not apologizing to all the black folks whose feelings you hurt when you misspoke regarding slavery, or was it even a misspeak? Because when you were on TMZ with Van Lathan and he checked your ass, you was quick to apologize to him. So this mental health thing must not be that causing you to be that out of whack. Right.
You understood it in the moment then.
You understood it in the moment then.
Right.
So which one is it?
And please explain this to me. Liz, are we supposed to forget everything that happened and forget the MAGA had, the tweets, everything because he has a mental illness?
That's what I'm confused about. And also, I just want to be clear about a couple things. Number one, in this congratulations, the word was from you and others, he was on Lexapro. That's an anti-anxiety medicine. Okay, I took it for 10 years.
I know a lot of people who are.
11 years. That is nowhere near a serious personality disorder or some of the things that he's talking about having now.
Now I'm told from people who are in Wyoming that he was talking about other drugs that have to do with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder.
Okay, so if he's had major changes, okay. If you're going to start making these songs and turning it into a branding thing for you, as he did, what does it say on the cover again? I hate schizophrenia and so do I.
Bipolar. It's like I hate being bipolar.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Right. It's like the equivalent of that old joke people used to make about mental health, which you now probably can't make. It's like, I'm not schizophrenic, and neither am I, or something like that. That's basically what the joke is on the album cover. If you're going to make it part of your whole marketing plan, can you at least have one good fluid conversation where, like, you kind of explain and, like you said, maybe go back and address some things? Because for
clarify.
I can't be a part of celebrating your. I couldn't even listen this weekend. I thought I would give it a good listen. My brother told me, he was like, it's actually, I think it's pretty good. And blah, blah. I couldn't do it.
Kanye West, you didn't seize the moment on this album, bro. You didn't execute. You didn't have the right people in the room when you did this album. And it sounds like it. So you get
Congratulations, you played yourself. Also, it is interesting. It should be noted that I do think it is now a confirmed thing that Drake wrote the hook for Yikes.
track 2 on the album.
And it may be the best melody on the album when you go listen to it. Like you'll hear it now and go, oh, that does sound really good. I get that. So you get a double congratulations in my opinion for they didn't credit him. They said they forgot. They left him off. He doesn't have a writing credit.
Oh, we forgot.
Wait, what?
Interesting timing, right? To forget the writing credit for Drake.
And so, Kanye, you get another congratulations.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because there's that aspect, and then knowing that Drake was writing for your album, your man Pusha T runs out, makes Infrared, which Drake then responds with Duppy Freestyle, and then Pusha responds with Story of Adidon, which now people speculate that Kanye West is the one that gave Pusha the information for the Story of Adidon. I don't know if that's true or false or not, but then you're the man jumping on Twitter waving the white flag.
How do you get to basically orchestrate the whole thing and then wave the white flag? Go to boss mode. Congratulations, you played yourself.
It got too real?
Nah, because he loves everybody.
Oh, because now he found love. He found love.
It's not about
Love,
beef.
you know?
He's about love.
We got love.
He got love.
And I just want to give one more extended congratulations to our colleagues, to the hip hop press, to the radio personalities.
Oh, that's a big one.
Not all of them. I'm sure there are some who went out there and decided to be critical, but some of you guys are groupies.
Some?
It took. No, I can't say all. I can't.
There are some that went out and came back critical.
Yeah, there are some that came back critical, and there are some that are established and have proven themselves over years. Where I'm not gonna destroy Big Boy's whole legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because he went there, and I think he did ask him some good questions. But generally speaking, there are people who talk trash, who were upset, who should have been upset, who, when given the opportunity for a free trip to dance around with celebrities and get free sweatshirts, you did what every good groupie does. You ran and you smiled and you took it. And you started celebrating the album like it was a classic. And guess what? We heard it. It's cool. It ain't enough to make up for everything that happened.
Laura, I've never seen you this passionately question and
Okay, we're done with that. Now listen, what they were saying is flat out true. They kind of glanced over it, but that's what I'm saying. You talking about he took a L? How? What has Drake been knocked off of? Nothing. But on your social media meme wire, you like, oh, he totally took a L. You guys are like loosely throwing the words around. But I see it. We'll see what happens from here on out. But how do you forget to give somebody album credits? You know what kind of financial penalty that is? So what's your take on that? I'll read your comments. I'm out.